I like how I muted myself to say the password because of information governance rules, and then you just said it.
I didn't know you muted yourself.
No, it's alright. It didn't really matter that much because it's a private game anyway. I have to invite you to it. I just come from the public sector, so I'm used to having to think about things like that. Okay, so let's look at this another way. What country would you like to play as? You can pick from any in the entire world. If you scroll down, you zoom out, and if you scroll up, you zoom in. So you can see everything when you zoom out.
Ooh, that's a lot of trees. That's the wasteland of the Northern Congo Basin, also known as Sotiros. Oh, very nice.
If you've got...
So...
go on.
No, you...
I was going to say, it might be easier. At the top, you've got all the different map modes. If you click on the one that's the little blue flag, that's the political map mode. Yeah, cool. Oh
my god, there's just a massive thing. It's just Catholic!
Don't you forget it.
Oh, this one that's just a sunny 10 degree. My god. Totemist. In America. I'm guessing that's Native American.
Yeah. I would say if you want to actually learn how to play, stay away from the New World. Some of you are alright, don't go to the New World tomorrow.
What about England?
England's a good shout. I'll be starting a new game as England soon on twitch.tv/Invisible Tower.
So I've got all of England. I've got England, Wales, Isle of Man, and one bit of Ireland. Cool.
I guess.
And a bit of France as well.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't
a
enable
bit of southern France as well.
I can't enable cheats anyway.
Why not? Oh, multiplayer game.
Yeah. Unless I went into observe mode, I guess. Anyway. Okay, so you are not ready. I don't know how you become ready.
I click the ready button.
Oh, I don't have that.
Okay, so...
I'm always ready.
So who are you this time?
I'm England.
If you say France, I'm going to twat you.
We're both England.
Oh, we're both England?
Yes.
Also, you can play it and then I can watch how you do it.
I mean, you won't be able to see me click on anything, but at least I'll be able to see what's going on if you have a question.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So yes, the year is 1444. England is England. But England is also French, kind of.
Okay.
Those of you who know,
I guess.
Those of you who know your history will know that the current English kings came from around the sort of Anjou area, which is why they own large parts of France. So the King of England, is a duke in France, and also the King of England, which is why we have lands down there.
Okay.
So for some historical context, quite early in the game, something will pop up saying France demands that you give this province that you promised to them, and we might end up in a big war with them. Okay,
that's fine.
I think for the purposes of demonstration, we might just say, do you know what, France? Have the province.
That's fair.
Right. I'm really getting into the historical side of things because I love it so much. Okay,
so we've got a 13k unit, a 16k unit, and 33 navy.
Yes, 33 navies.
So I did figure out that by clicking on it and then the create unit, you can split it down into smaller sizes.
Yes.
Okay, that much I figured out on my own.
Okay.
So I figured out how to split your forces, and I'm presuming that you split your forces in order to take over other areas. Yes? Or leave them behind as like backup.
Pretty much, yes and no. It's not really like it's not so much a combat simulator in that sense.
Yeah.
It's more like you're in charge of the whole country.
Okay, you're the king.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So, best place to start is the big old main menu. So if you press, you click on the shield up in the top left.
Yep. Court.
Yes. So, this is you, Henry VI. You are useless.
No legal heir and no consort.
So your ruler has stats, which are those three numbers 000.
Yep. Military, diplomacy, and administrative.
Exactly. Every month, this is basically like in-game mana at these points, right?
Okay.
So every month you gain a base of 2 of each point, each power point.
Okay.
Admin, dip, and mill, as the pros say. And you can see the total of what you have just to the left of where it says Age of Discovery.
So 28 total, 17, 28.
Yeah.
I can't help but notice, hate to interrupt, that there's a little dice with a down arrow and a crown that says infertile.
Yep, he is useless. So basically, your monarch point skill, these are called monarch points. Your skill in each of those categories is between 0 and 6.
Okay, and we're at minus 25.
We're at what? No. We're at 0 for each of them for those 3:
Oh, right. Okay.
administrative, diplomatic, and military. So we're the worst we could possibly be. Additionally, as you've noticed, every ruler has a certain number of traits as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
we get a new personality trait in 10 years.
Yeah, our guy's infertile, which means he's got less chance of getting a new heir. But he is a scholar, which means that our technology costs less. More on that later.
Okay, that's fun.
Right. So yeah, we can... at some point an heir will pop up, and basically when our guy dies, at the moment he's 22 years old, when he dies our heir will take over.
Cool. Either by natural causes or by some nefarious deeds.
Yes.
Presumably more the latter than the former.
Yes, it's usually hunting accidents kill people.
Oh, good old Bobby B.
Exactly.
So, I was about to ask this.
Yes.
Is there a Game of Thrones mod?
I think there is. I think honestly, the better game for Game of Thrones is Crusader Kings.
Yeah.
Because that is all about dynasties and such. This is kind of like a step back from that, where you're not playing as a person in particular, you're just playing as the invisible guiding hand of the nation.
Okay.
Because we have no attachment to this Henry guy. We want him to die as quickly as possible because he's crap.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
However, one of the DLCs introduced a thing which will enable us to generate a new heir instead of waiting for...
That's good.
Yeah.
So we can basically just assign somebody... You'll take over after me.
So it's that where it says no legal heir, to the right hand side of the screen, there's a button to introduce a new heir.
Yeah, spend 20 legitimacy and 20 prestige to get a new heir, which we can do because we've got... Can we do that? Where's that coming from?
Up at the top is
the crown and the...
little medal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we take off more than 8, because we've got +8, it just goes into minus figures.
Okay.
And yeah, it's definitely worth doing that.
Doing that now?
Yes. Click out.
Cool. Henry!
He's okay. He's from the Stratford dynasty, which is horrible. I'm a Lancaster man.
I'm sure.
Okay, that's great. He's only 6 years old.
But
so basically,
it's something.
Yes. So someone can only take the throne when they're 15. If we die before our heir is 15, then we'll have a regency council, which will basically mean we can't really do much until our guy's 15.
We'll have a who is the Game of Thrones equivalent? It was supposed to be Ned, wasn't it? Ruling in Bobby's stead until Joffrey came of age.
Exactly.
But they basically said, no, fuck that, he's in charge anyway.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, the reason
I'm going to be drawing a lot of parallels to Game
fine.
of Thrones just so I can secure it in my head.
we should play CK3, I think. Yeah, so the reason Henry VI in particular is so crap is because due to certain conditions being fulfilled throughout the game, you can have disasters.
Oh.
And so you might notice there's that little flame at the top of the screen.
Yes.
Looming disaster.
Looming disaster. At least one major disaster is about to happen to your nation. Oh, the War of the Roses. Oh, fucking brilliant.
Yeah. So at this rate, that's scheduled to
I
start.
like that. Ruling dynasty is not York.
Yeah. I think if you switch to Lancaster though, sorry, if you switch your dynasty to York, it says ruling dynasty is not like. No, wait. No, it doesn't switch. It's because York did take over in real life. That's why it tends to push you towards York.
How far into the future does this game go?
This goes to 1821.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's an interesting thing to mention about it. Actually, it's not balanced in the way you'd expect. Right. So not like where in Civ where you can start as any nation and have almost the same chance to win, and everyone starts in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
In this one, there are strong nations and there are weak nations, and the nations that were historically strong will have things that nudge them towards being strong in the game as well to make it kind of historical.
It's kind of historically accurate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the way, I mean, there is a difficulty setting, but all it does is like give the AI more troops and things like that.
That's fair.
The way that most people would kind of select a difficulty would be to either select an easier nation or a harder nation. Like a game as Albania would be really difficult, for example.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's enough of. There are advisors as well on this page, the court page.
Oh my god! I didn't even see all the tabs on the top.
Yeah.
Is that the government tab or?
Yeah, the very first tab, court.
Yes.
So you can hire an advisor, and if you click on the little blank square next to each section where it says no advisor.
Where the fuck am I looking?
On the first tab of that screen, yeah. Down the bottom.
Promoted cultures.
Yeah, that's the second tab.
Oh! Right, yeah.
Okay.
This is on the court tab. So no advisor. So we want to recruit advisor.
Exactly.
Archibald Drake, John Capgrave, and Louis Philippe Badeau.
So you can have an advisor for each of the categories of Monarch Point, and it gives you an additional point, or 2 additional ones, or 3 additional ones, based on how expensive they are, basically.
Okay. Is there anyone you suggest?
Any. Any's fine.
Let's go for Archibald Drake.
Oh. Excellent. We've run out of money now, so we can't hire anymore.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. We'll make
Probably
more.
should have done the other ones in advance.
That's right. Okay, next tab.
The
Government
tab.
Doesn't really matter too much at this stage.
Because we're going to get kicked out.
But it doesn't matter because it's not that important, really. Basically, as you can see, we like the English, we like the Normans and the Gascons, because they're where we come from in France.
Yeah.
And then everyone else we don't like.
the French, the Welsh, the French, the Liberians, the Irish, the Cornish, and the Highlanders!
Aye, that's right. So yeah, basically, this is telling us that we have all of those cultures in our country, but they're not sort of they're not accepted. We don't like them. And all that means is they pay us less tax, and we get less money from provinces that are of that culture.
That's fair enough.
Okay. Next tab is diplomacy.
Okay.
So if you right-click on another country or your own country, it opens up the diplomacy tab of that country.
All right. Okay.
And you use this menu to interact with other countries.
Okay.
How many times can you say country in one sentence?
Country, 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 country.
Who are you calling a country? The way we interact with other countries is with our diplomats. Is with our diplomats, who are on all the way on the right-hand side of the screen. You may have something that says diplomats.
Yeah, diplomats free. Andrew Hawke, Anthony Talbot, and Benjamin Carleton.
So basically, if you right-clicked on another country, as an example,
let's click on Scotland.
Yes. So I think what we probably want to do is if you click on relations actions.
Where the fuck is that? Relations actions.
Yes.
There we go. Okay.
So there's all sorts of things you can do.
Or send an insult.
Yeah, guess what we're doing.
Oh no.
So yeah, there's all sorts of things you can do. You can ally them. You can improve relations with them. Which, if you look up at the top, there's like at the moment it says minus 103. There's a scale between minus 200 and plus 200. We have with each country, and each country has with us, and it's how well.
So they don't like us at the moment.
They really don't like us, and we don't like
so
them either.
So we got to send an insult.
Yes.
Do you wish to send an insult to Scotland? This will degrade our relations by 50% and give us a Cassius belly against us. A scornful insult will double the loss of opinion, but also makes their enemies like us more.
Yes, do a scornful insult. They deserve it.
Oh yes. Is that sorry thing on your head what passes for a crowd in Scotland? I must have prestige. We don't have prestige.
Oh, okay, we can't insult him then. To be honest, that's a mechanic I never use.
Oh, we can't do a scornful insult. We can do a standard.
Oh, okay,
standard insult.
Standard insult's fine then.
Sent.
So you see, one of our diplomats has actually gone to do that, and it's going to take him 5 days to get back.
I can't wait. That I just picturing riding forth with a royal decree up to the court of Scotland, just going like, "You suck." And then he literally turns around and rides away. That's it. It's taken him a week to do that. And the entire time he's got a massive shit-eating grin on his face. This is the best job in the fucking world.
I mean, he'd probably also get killed.
Not if he runs fast enough.
I suppose.
Okay, what next?
Okay, let's go to the next tab, which is the economy.
Economy.
So, pretty standard. Well, you notice when you zoom in on the map, our country is split up into a number of provinces.
Yep.
Each of the provinces has a certain outlay of money, which is split into tax and production. And that's all summed up on the left-hand side of this, and then everything that we're spending money on is summed up on the right-hand side.
The income and expenses tabs.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's pretty...
Ooh, we can take a loan.
We can.
Loan of 172 ducats. 58 bank loans at the same time. Good God. And that's basically what you were doing last time.
Yes. So I won't go too much into the mechanics there, but basically, money good. But
money good.
Money good, but monarch points better. So if you can spend money to get monarch points, always do it.
Okay.
Because if you run out of money, you can always go bankrupt.
This is true.
I mean, that is really bad, but, swings and roundabouts.
I don't think there's ever a time where going bankrupt is good.
I don't know. It has its uses.
Does it?
If you've got... So basically, every loan you take out results in you having to pay a fuck ton of interest. Okay. And so if you've got so much interest that you're never going to pay off your loans and you just keep on taking out more and more loans, you could go bankrupt to wipe out your interest and then possibly make money again.
That sounds evil and deceitful. It must be what they're doing in real life.
Pretty much is Keynesian economics in real life in some aspects in this game.
Fucking serious.
Serious. So in my last game, I was losing money pretty much all the time. I went bankrupt 3 times, but I had the largest empire in the entire world. I owned half the world. The point is, you just have to stay just ahead of it, mostly.
Huh. Okay.
And try and get into a position where you can go bankrupt without it killing you.
Yeah, that is generally the goal of life.
Yeah, it's not the optimal way to play the game, though. I'll be honest, it's pretty bad.
But my God, does it work?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So next tab is trade.
Yep.
Trade is something that people get confused about.
Obviously.
We'll come back to that.
Because the rest of the game has actually been smooth sailing so far.
We'll come back to that because we need to start looking into all the different map modes, and I want to do things in one part of the screen first before we go back to. Okay, so let's move on from trade.
Yep.
Next one's
technology.
Technology.
Western.
Yes, we are Western. Aren't we lucky?
Because China and Asia and Japan have their own technology?
Exactly.
Oh.
Well, no, not quite. So basically, it used to be that different technology groups such as Western, Eastern, African, Chinese, etc. All had to pay different amounts for advancing their technology.
Okay.
But they changed it in a fairly recent patch so that now everyone starts the same, and what happens is throughout the game certain huge advancements will be made. If you click on the book in the top left, those advancements are the institutions.
Ooh.
Such as colonialism, printing press, global trade,
The
etc.
Renaissance.
Yeah. So basically what
Okay.
happens is when one of those big advancements happens, our technology will get more and more expensive until we embrace that institution.
Okay. I do like how the screen flashes green whenever I press it.
Press what?
When I press the institutions bit, it's like it flashes like
Oh,
all
yeah.
the western bits flash green. That's interesting.
That's
Oh.
interesting.
Right,
Okay.
that's the interesting bit. Oh, it flashes green.
Yes. So yeah, basically the really important technology is military technology.
Yeah.
So you know how we gain monarch points and they go into that bank up at the top?
Oh yeah.
When we reach a certain amount of monarch points, we can invest those points into... We spend them on technology, basically.
Okay.
And the little 0% next to each of these indicates that we are neither ahead of time nor behind the times when it comes to technology.
Okay.
So that gives you an indication of when you should be taking things, basically.
So if somebody develops, say, fucking assault rifle, we'd be a little bit behind.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so the next one along is ideas.
Ideas.
Ideas. So each country has its own set of bonuses that it gets throughout the game.
Mm-hmm.
So we have English ideas.
Such as the Royal Navy,
Exactly.
the Redcoats.
And so basically, in this game, everything's in a tooltip. So whenever you hover over everything, it'll always give you the little thing to say what it does.
Yeah.
Okay. Green is good, red is bad.
And yellow is information.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay.
So as we increase our technology levels, we can unlock idea groups. So you can see on this one, our first one is unlocked at tech level 5.
Right.
So if you click on that,
We are currently at tech level
3.
Okay.
So if you
Oh,
click
oh my
on
God.
that first empty space, you see
Yep.
you can choose sort of what to, and again you're spending monarch points on these, and there's all these different benefits for each different thing, pretty much.
Yeah.
But this can, you can define kind of what sort of, it's almost like making a build for a game, like for a character in a game.
Oh right. Rolling up a D&D character.
Yeah, you can spec into colonizing, you can spec into your army, that's kind of how this works.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's come out of that, move on to the next tab, which is missions.
Missions.
So on each of these little shields, if you hover over the question mark, that tells you the criteria for that mission.
Mm-hmm.
And then hovering over the little medal shows you what the reward is once you complete that mission. And this is basically a
Okay.
way, this is quite a new addition, it's a way for you to kind of have an idea of what you might need to do.
It's a mission tech tree.
Exactly. And again, it's one of those ways of kind of gating things into a historical point of view.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
I guess it's the Industrial Revolution.
Yes.
Discovered the Americas. Settled in America. That's the Caribbean. Okay. Right. 100 Years War.
Next one.
Yep.
Decisions and policies.
my
We won't
God.
go too much in depth into this. The important thing is down the bottom are the national decisions, and again, that's when you meet certain criteria, you can enact certain things. So
So
obviously,
for the first one, we need 10 administrative technologies.
yes,
We own Lothair and Aberdeen
yes,
in order to get the British nation.
exactly.
Okay.
So yes, all sorts of things we can do.
Makes sense.
Yep. Next.
Yep. Stability and expansion.
Yes. So here we have war exhaustion, which is increased by things like all your men dying in wars, and
That would exhaust them. Yes.
and your provinces being occupied by enemies.
Murder victims are also known for being very tired.
Exactly. they always lie down and close their eyes. They never seem to get up again.
The Peasants War?
Yes, these are the disasters.
Ooh. Oh, can be stopped by one of the following. If we have Dynasty York, Lancaster, or
Plantagenet.
Plantagenet? Can you get Plantagenet? My girlfriend is Plantagenet.
How is Andrew informed?
Oh dear. Oh, sorry, that took away a little bit. How much am I annoying you right now? But just
girlfriend got Plantagenet, but wore condom.
That's WAR condom.
Yeah.
Condom.
Condom. Condottieri. EU4 joke. Right.
Okay.
Stability, basically, because you can have rebels within your nation as well. Things like a load of war exhaustion makes you more likely to have rebels who will pop up to say like overthrow the government or demand independence for countries or things like that.
Viva la revolution.
Exactly. But like more stability makes you less likely to have rebels.
That's fair.
It kind of balances like that. And you spend administrative points on the stability to boost that. 2+3, which is the maximum. Next tab, religion.
Oh god, can we just skip this one?
We are Catholic, which is the best religion, as everyone knows.
Okay.
Until
can we do the Spanish Inquisition?
Until Protestantism comes along, and then Protestantism is the best religion.
As we all know.
I mean, if we were playing Spain, we could do the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh.
So all of our provinces are Catholic, so we can convert them. But if we had a province that was, say, Orthodox, we could send a missionary there, and over a certain amount of time, and it would generate a lot of unrest in that province, which would make rebels pop up, we could convert it to Catholic.
Fair.
And the more provinces you have that aren't your religion, the more rebels you're likely to get.
Okay. Makes sense.
Also, the Pope exists, but more on that later.
Just he's sort of over there. We don't really talk about him much. It's kind of embarrassing, really.
Military is the next one.
Military.
So this gives you
Talbot.
Oh, that's your general. You have a general. So actually, what we can do to try and make our king die quicker is to make him into a general and then send him into battle and hope he dies.
Oh, because then it's political unrest. Because you got rid of the one good thing. Fuck you. We're gonna revolt.
And it's just to get rid of him, really, so we can get someone better.
Fair. How do we do that?
We're basically like I don't know. We're the Queen of Thorns and Littlefinger, thinking this king's an idiot. I want a better one.
Okay. This is essentially sending Loras Tyrell off to take Dragonstone.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So like
it's a stupid analogy, but that makes sense in my head.
A popular thing for people to do. I mean, now it's not so bad because they've introduced things into the game where you can actually abdicate once you've got an heir and things like that. But right now we also not only do we not have an heir that is of age, we also don't have enough prestige. But we'll get that back. But yeah, like a common thing that people used to like to do was discover the new world, put their rubbish king or heir in charge of an army of like one regiment and just force them to walk back and forth through native provinces again and again and again for 50 years until the battle killed them.
Is that, look at us, look how great we are. Oh, fine, I'll die now. No.
So right down the bottom of that page, there's a little button with a crown on it. Which is,
yes.
Yeah, which will give our...
Give ruler military command.
Exactly. So press that. And he'll turn into a general. He's not too bad. Oh, he's got... Okay, even better. So...
Okay, so we just... Oh, Oh, I get it. I thought we were going to turn John Talbot into a general, but no, we're turning the king into a general, so he's on the front line, so he gets killed quicker.
Exactly. So John Talbot's actually a good general, and I'm sure last time I played England, we started with Richard Plantagenet, the Duke of York, the one that went up the hill.
They came down again.
Yeah.
In however many pieces, history doesn't tell.
Oh, that's annoying. He was a really good general, but John Talbot's a good general as well. So, our generals have pips, which are these little dots.
Which are ranks, yes?
Kind of, yeah. It's their skill.
Okay, I'm guessing John Talbot is good at shock because he's got 4.
Yes.
But has none in siege, therefore he's terrible at it?
Not terrible, just not as good as someone who with less. So all generals can do anything.
Everything.
Yeah. But basically,
some is better than others. Okay.
Exactly. You can have between 0 and 6, same as the monarch points.
Okay.
So the first one is fire, which is things like cannons and guns and bows and arrows.
Yep.
Second one is shock, which is hitting them with pointed sticks.
Right.
Maneuver is the next one, which is how fast they can move their army. And then siege gives them a bonus when they're sieging a castle.
Okay, so in essence, we've got how well they can throw the pointed stick, how much the enemy gets scared by the pointed stick, how quickly we can move while holding the pointed stick, and how good the pointed stick is at taking down a building.
Pretty much. If I was going to be pedantic, I'd say it was how well you can throw the pointed stick, and then the second one was how well you can poke them with the pointed stick at close range.
Oh, okay. Okay. Pointed stick, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you
gotta give it to me, Captain Dummy talk.
Yeah. So actually, generals have a higher chance of dying on a siege if they're like part of a siege.
Okay.
So the fact that Henry the Sixth has a siege pip means that we want to put him on a siege because that one pip will make the siege go quicker, and we might kill him.
Wait. Okay. So
he's lost Tyrone.
Yeah. Do we siege Scotland because fuck it? Or do we focus on the south?
We'll get into warfare in a moment.
Okay.
Okay. So if you know at the top, it gives you like a little sum of what units we have. Next to each unit, they have a rating for fire and shock.
Yeah, fire modifier, shock fire. Yep.
Yeah. So at this early stage of the game, because it's 1444, the best weapon available to us is
a sword.
Is knights on horseback.
Oh. Yep. Mounted cavalry. Yep.
Yes. So they've
got that walking cavalry.
Yeah, exactly. They've got double the shock of infantry. Cavalry's great. We can only 50% of our army can be cavalry, or we start to have penalties in battle because we're not the Mongol horde. But
because real people fight on foot.
Real losers, maybe. So yeah, at this stage of the game, cavalry's great. Shock stats are great. So the fact that we've got a general with 4 shock is really good because it means that our armies will be more shocking.
Yep. So, oh my god, he's good.
Exactly. I am surprised, they'll say. But later,
I'm very surprised.
But later in the game, shock becomes less and less important, and it becomes all about fire, because we'll unlock cannons, and all our infantry will be upgraded to infantry that are holding guns.
Fair.
And so we'll pretty much want our army comprised entirely of infantry and cannons. But that's not important right now.
So when do we start battling with cards? Because you know Duels for the Roses. I'm just here to make jokes.
I can't think of a good response to it that would be funny, so I just have to go Right, I tell you what.
I want to know what the reaction your viewers are going to have to this one. Like, they're going to hate them. They're going to hate me.
So I'm just going to do a few bits and bobs.
Yep, go for it.
Just so we're not like dead when we start the game. And then I'm gonna speed the game up to a certain point. Just so we can, because you're not allowed to declare war in the first month of the game.
There are rules.
Yes, so I'm just gonna speed us on until the
Until December. Whoa!
Yes.
Game speed has been low to let me catch up. Okay. My king, Cassius Belli. We've gained the Humiliate Rival Cassius Belli. What is a Cassius Belli?
A casus belli is a reason to declare war.
Ah, okay.
So, okay, it's been a month now. So, we probably want to kill Scotland, is that right?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So, if you right-click on Scotland...
Okay.
And then the first thing...
It's paused.
You can still do everything once it's paused.
Oh, so I can. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is why you don't actually need to do everything in real time. You see, so it like the game
there's a declare war option.
Yeah, the game unfolds in real time, but you can pause it and do whatever you want whilst it's going.
Cool.
So yeah, if you click on declare war, but don't click on anything else yet.
Declare war.
Yeah. You see, we have a casus belli, which is to humiliate our rival.
Yes. And
However, that doesn't.
The goal is to take capital Lotharn.
Yeah, Lothian. But that,
I'm dyslexic, man. I don't know.
But that's a fair point.
So that's their capital.
Yes. So that casus belli doesn't do anything for us at the moment, so we're not going to use that one. But for example, if you were to right-click on Norway.
Gotta find Norway.
It's in the north.
That's Denmark. Norway!
Yes.
I can't click on Norway.
Right-click. Oh, it's probably because they've got a wasteland in the middle of them.
Oh. Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
They click declare war.
Yeah, so if you notice here...
We have no valid reason to attack them.
Yes. So what that means is we get something called aggressive expansion, which basically means everyone will hate us with a number...
Why the fuck did you do that?
Yes, with a number attached to it. And when when too many countries have a number that is too high, they will band together and form a coalition to take you down.
Oh, coalition that actually works. Nice.
Yes.
Political satire.
Yeah. So yeah, if you declare war without a casus belli, they'll do that. If you take too many provinces from another country, that generates aggressive expansion as well. Breaking a truce generates it, all kind of stuff. And you can see as well, if we declare war without a casus belli, our stability goes down by 2 and our war exhaustion goes up by 2, both of which are reasonably bad. It's not the end of the world, but probably generally try to avoid it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yes. So, we want to find a good reason to attack Scotland.
Okay. Oh, there's a royal marriage offer from Portugal.
There is indeed.
Oh.
Portugal is our ally.
Leinster. I mean, is that a good idea?
Is what a good idea? Sorry.
The royal marriage.
Yes, it is. Yeah, Portugal is a good friend.
So, accept.
Yes.
Cool.
Christian's history tips. The England-Portugal alliance is the oldest alliance in history. It's still going.
Is it actually?
Yes.
Well, that's nice.
Yes.
And then there's an alliance offer from Leinster.
Decline that, because they are in Ireland and are therefore there to be killed by England.
Wow. Okay. Harsh, but yeah.
Yes, so we want a good reason to attack Scotland. A casus belli. Because we're England, there are certain historical paths that we can go down.
Okay.
To declare war and to have a casus belli on Scotland. If you open up the main menu thingy blob.
Yep.
And go to the missions tab.
Missions? Yep.
The top left one, levy the troops.
Yes.
If you look at the rewards for that.
Whoa. Permanent claim on a lot of things.
Yes.
Okay. You're against subjugation Casus Belli on Scotland. Ooh, okay. So we need a manpower of 60% and an army size of at least 100% of the forces limit.
Yes. So.
Okay, so how do we get that?
Let's build some troops.
Okay, cool.
Hooray! Press B.
Oh, land unit. I like pressing B. That gives us shit to stab.
I tell you what, I'm going to take out some loans. Or one loan.
Sure.
There we are.
Okay.
You click on the thing you want to build, you click in the province you want to build it in.
Okay. Where do you recommend we do that?
Anywhere.
Towards the north, perhaps?
I mean, we have to send the rest of our army up there as well, anyway, so... wherever
Should we
you
do
want.
it in Gloucester?
Let's do it in Gloucester.
So, Latin medieval infantry? Or chevaucheur? Chevalier?
I'd probably just get infantry for now.
How many?
Okay, so at the bottom of that screen, that little window, it tells you what your army force limit is. This is the maximum number of troops we can support without having to pay extra.
And we need that to get to 100 in order to do the troop thing.
Yes.
Or we need to get that to the max.
Yes, exactly.
So basically we need to build 8.
8. Yes.
So can I do control-click to build 10 and then it only does 8? Or do I have to actually do 5 and then 6, 7, 5 and then 3?
You can do it any way you want.
So that's 5. 1, 2, 3.
Hooray!
Okay.
So
Cool.
Let's pause it, and they'll start building.
Right.
And then.
Oh, happy Christmas.
And a happy New Year.
Oh, London is now the seat of a new cardinal.
Like a little. There's 3 little circles.
Yep, the Parliament, Holy Roman Empire, and
The papacy. Yes.
Papacy.
So you click on the papacy. This is the Pope. Say hello.
Oh, hello, Pope. Hello.
So depending on how good a Catholic we are, i.e. how many cardinals we have, which is based on how many provinces we have basically, and also how much the Pope likes us, we gain special Pope points. And
I feel like this. Looking at this active cardinals thing, it feels like it's a little bit rigged.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got 3, they've got none. They have no cardinals, we have 3 cardinals.
However, they are the Pope, so they have powers beyond the cardinals.
It's the old religious get out of free, jail free card.
Exactly. Get out of free, jail free card. So we can spend our hard-earned Pope points and also cash, which, as we all know, is the thing that God likes the most. We can spend our cash on things like forgiveness.
We can buy forgiveness.
Yeah. So there's those buttons in the top right. You see, we can just get fun rewards basically.
If we need to, we can.
Yeah.
Okay. It's 1445.
It is. It's 2:45.
And in Parliament, Herald from France, Herald from Castile, and Herald from France.
Hooray! So,
clicked OK on all of them.
Yeah. A lot of our troops have been built.
Cool. New seat in Parliament. Oh, it needs a duchy.
I'm just gonna give us some more seats in Parliament there we are to make that thing go away. Oh, the surrender of Maine. Go away, France. There we are.
Black news indeed. They're losing confidence in it. Oh my god, there's so many pop-ups.
I'm clicking on things, sorry. I clicked on the things to make France go away.
We've lost the humiliate rival from France. Conquest Cassius Belly. Surrender of Maine. Okay, yep, sure.
Okay, so some of our troops have been built now, if you have a look.
Cool. Yes, I can see.
So, left-click on an army to select it, or left-click and drag to draw a box around several units to select them.
Unboxing, nice.
And then with an army bracket, IES, close bracket, selected, right-click on a province to move the army there, and they will move there.
Are we going to Cumbria?
Let's go to Cumbria. Aye. Off they go.
Oh. Right. And there's there's a loading bar. How wonderful.
So, if we click on just click on any of the armies. Just a single one.
Yep. It says Army of Ireland.
Yeah, I don't know where the names come from. So they've got that little green bar at the top left is their morale.
Okay.
So the morale determines how long they can stay in a battle before running away.
Sure.
And then there are various other stats such as discipline, which determines how many of the other troops they kill and how long they can stay in battle being killed, basically.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
So there are 36,000 troops here.
Yes.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of troops.
So I can't help but notice when I hover over them, they say no leader.
Yes, so that's the next thing. If we just wait for this last guy to arrive, it's just been built.
I'm ahead of you then. Oh, there it is. Seventh army.
There was one more to be built. So if you now
Can we rename them the 501st?
If you now select all of those armies.
Yep, 37k.
And there's a little button at the top that says merge the selected units, or you can hit G on the keyboard. G is of course short for merge. There we are.
Obviously.
Then they all become
get together.
Yeah.
So it's now one armies.
It's the Royal Army, and there is one of them.
Then you can click on the no leader box and assign Henry Lancaster.
Better assign the other guy.
Oh, John Talbot. Okay.
In case we get into a battle.
Okay. I thought we wanted the king dead.
What we'll do is we want the best leader in charge of the army in general, no pun intended, so that we can kill other armies. And then when we want to siege a castle, we'll put the other
dude in charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just busy looking at our trade situation. We skimmed over that, but I want to make sure we had something.
I'm glad you're paying attention to all this, because I ain't got a bloody idea.
Such is life. We also need to have done that. I'm trying to think what else we need to do here. I'm gonna kick him. And I'm gonna get one of you. There we are. Okay. So we. Okay. So one thing to notice, you notice that little army has got, or rather, that army has got a little skull next to it on the map.
Does it?
Yeah, really tiny little skull.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That means that there are too many people in that army for that province to support.
Okay.
So we are gradually killing them all.
That's not good.
Yeah, and so up in the top left of the entire screen.
Yep.
Next to your treasury is your manpower.
Oh yeah.
So what this is telling us at the moment, there are only, apart from the men that are already in the field, which is 37,000, there are only 646 men left to fight in the whole of England.
Oh.
So
we've basically just pulled away. Right, everybody go to fucking Scotland.
And basically, the kind of the real world thing that is happening, as it were, with this little skull. Sorry, say that again?
Called every available man. We Mulan'd them. Called every available man forward.
Well, what's happening is, you know, Cumbria only has so many farms and so many livestock and bits of wheat and what have you. And we've marched in here with 37,000 troops, and there's not enough food, and they're all starving, and people are dying at a rapid rate, and so we have to keep on calling up more people to replace the people that are dying.
Right, okay.
So if you select the army, and then hover over any province, one of the things on the tooltip is the supply limit.
Which is 19 for, say, Northumberland.
Yes. And for the province we're in, it's 21. So we need to not have as many men in that province, basically. Or
basically
otherwise...
split them one to t'other.
Exactly. Press S.
Ooh. What did that do?
It split it in half.
Aha, so there's 18k in each.
Yes.
Well, 18 and 15.
18 a bit, yeah.
Okay.
And
so
then
I guess we could tell one to go over to the next one.
Exactly.
Go on, you little pikeman.
Henry Lancaster appeared.
Oh.
Oh, that's some point.
That's Mission Impossible. Why do I always do that? Literally, every time I try and hum the Pokemon Battle theme, it always turns into Mission Impossible. That's the point. Sorry to diverge, but I bought Let's Go Pikachu again.
Oh.
Let's Go Pikachu for the first time, so I can actually play it.
Yeah, I was looking on eBay to see if I could get a pre-owned one of that, because I was thinking at some point I'm gonna want to. I think you can get like Mel's.
Yeah,
yeah.
Meltan and Melmetal. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was still like 30 quid, so I was like, no thanks.
You need Pokemon Go to do that.
Yes, but I'd have to just live with that.
Is that mainly so you can get the Gigantamax Melmetal?
No, it's that I can finish the Pokedex.
It's not actually in the Pokedex.
Isn't it?
No.
Oh. Well, there we are. You learn something new every day.
Knowledge.
Huh. Well, there we are.
Yeah, because it's technically a Pokemon Go exclusive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
you
when
need like 400 in order to do it.
I looked at it on Bulbapedia and it had a number next to it.
Did it?
Yeah. Maybe it's like right at the end or something. Yeah, 808.
Is it like after Zeraora?
It is, yes. Before Grookey.
Wait, before Grook?
Yes.
Oh, so it's part of Generation 7 then?
Yeah. It's kind of between the two, isn't it?
Yeah, because the last thing I heard was that it wasn't in, like it didn't have a number.
Okay. Yeah,
but I'm guessing that since Generation 8 they put it in.
They must have, added it in there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because with when they update Pokemon Home to enable transfers from Pokemon Go, you can get a Melmetal there. Melmetal. Which means I don't need to worry about evolving a Meltan. I can get one of each, and it's perfect.
I'm gonna do it the hard way, damn it.
Man. So we're waiting at the moment for our manpower to recover for our mission.
Okay.
But as you can see, it's going up now because we're not killing all the men in the country.
Yeah. So what number do we want the manpower to be at?
Our missions, I think, said 80% of the maximum. No, 60% of the maximum.
Okay.
So what's that? It's about 15,000, I think.
So quite a way to wait.
Quite a way, yes. What else can we do in the meantime? I mean, if you left click on a province, you can see details about that individual province.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just more information for you.
So many menus.
Yes. So like York, for example, is English and Catholic, which both drop as
Hey, there's Bristol!
Hooray! Yes.
Can we give them a seat in Parliament?
Yes.
Yay!
Yay!
Bristol should become the new seat of the country. Oh! My king, those underhanded rogues in Scotland have the gall to claim Pale as their own.
Those bastards.
That's not good, is it?
Doesn't really
Where
matter.
is Pale? Where is Pale?
Ireland.
Oh!
You notice if you click on Pale, Irish is in red, which tells us that it's horrible and we don't like it.
But we're red.
Remember, red is bad. our map color's red, but in the menus, red is always bad.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm left clicking on Pale.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right clicking on Pale. Oh, right.
Ah.
I think. Yeah, in the diplomacy tab for them.
Oh no, the War of the Roses happened. What do we want to do? Lancaster or York? Lancaster's got better stats. We're going Lancaster.
Cool.
Okay, so now we need to kill.
Talk me through what just happened.
Let's pause it. So, do you remember that disaster, the War of the Roses?
Is this the English Civil War I hear so much about?
Yeah, no, it's the War of the Roses. The English Civil War is about 200 years later.
Okay.
The War of the Roses is basically, I'm king. No, I'm king. No, I've got the better claim. No, I've got the better claim. Everyone with a good claim was killed 5 years ago, so now we're all arguing over the tiniest technicalities, but my claim's still better. No, mine is. You are dead now, so now I win, and I am the king. Hello, my name is Henry VII. That's the War of the Roses.
Please animate that. History in a nutshell. Can you do that for like all of British history? My God, that'd be fantastic. New channel idea right there.
People introducing themselves at the very end.
Hello, I'm Henry the Seventh.
Oh. Oh.
Cool.
Yes, so the War of the Roses disaster is now happening because we didn't find a good enough heir in time, or rather he didn't come of age in time, and we stayed with our shit king.
Fair.
So,
Killed.
oh, another disaster is now ticking up, which is the Peasants War. Alright, so what's happened is, these rebels have popped up in York. Unsurprisingly, it is Richard of York.
Can we quell them?
We can indeed, and we shall do just that thing right now.
So it says 19k on there.
Yeah.
So we have a 19 and an 18k. Presume if we send them both in there, then the York dudes will get absolutely trounced.
Exactly.
So bandbox them and right click?
Absolutely. And in we go. And then when they hit, I'll pause it and we can talk about the battle section.
Loading. So
one thing to notice, when you move into another province, when they're halfway, they lock in. Their little padlock appears.
Which means too many have gone in to pull out now.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
So, if you select the army that's in battle, it takes you into the battle screen.
Oh.
So, unfortunately, our guy without a leader arrived first, which is going to hurt us a little bit, but we should win.
Okay.
Once the other guys arrive. So, there's the bars for morale, as I mentioned. And as more of an army is killed, the morale goes down. And once that morale bar hits 0, we retreat.
The army is defeated.
Yeah, and we retreat.
Okay,
so
that's
it's very rare that you lose an entire army. What
sweats awkwardly about previous match.
Yes. What generally happens is they just all flee, or most of them flee. And they rout and they go to some random province and lick their wounds. However, if you've got a really good general, you might kill enough of them that they just rout completely and all disappear.
Fair.
So, morale is there. You got a little number for discipline, a little number for morale, a little number for military tactics, which basically determines how much you prevent getting killed.
Yep. So I can't help but notice our morale is lower.
Yes. I think it's because...
But presumably when the other army arrives, that will boost morale.
It will. It will indeed. So yeah.
Excellent.
Because these guys are pretender rebels, they're fighting for a cause, so their morale is naturally higher.
Because they've got something to believe in.
Exactly.
Fair.
So with the generals, these little pips that they have, it's like our John Talbot is a... We call him a 2430 in the business.
2430. Catchiest name.
Yeah. What each one of these, the fire and shock pips, basically means that when our army fires things, we will kill more of them because we've got a 2 shock and they've got a 2 fire and they've got a 0 fire.
Okay.
When it comes to hitting them with pointed sticks, we've got a 4 shock and they've got a 0 shock. They've got a terrible general actually, which means that we'll kill a lot of them with our pointed sticks.
That's good.
Yes.
So presumably when the game is unpaused, the new army will go in there as well.
Yeah, if you hover over it, tells you when they're going to arrive.
Oh, 2nd of April, 1447.
There's only 2 days left.
That's not bad.
Yes. What was I going to say? I've forgotten. But there we are. Ah, yeah, that's right. The battle itself. So the battle itself, on the centre of that little interface in the battle screen,
it's the fire bit.
Yes. The battle is divided into 2 phases, fire and shock. So fire happens first, then shock, then fire, then shock, then fire, then shock, and so on until the battle finishes. So
and then you roll a handful of d6 to see if any hit, and then you got to roll for damage.
I mean,
if they have disgustingly resilient, then that's -1 die.
that's actually
That's Warhammer.
not that far off. So you may notice next to each of our little shields there is actually a dice roll.
Oh my god, there is.
Yeah. So
we've rolled a 5.
and they rolled a
got
3.
-1 because we're on a crossing, so we've got a 4. They rolled a 3, therefore we have advantage for this phase.
Exactly. So it is semi-random in that sense, because we each roll a d6 each phase. But so that's to represent the fact that luck happens, bad things, you have bad luck, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Generally, if your army has better morale, better discipline, better tactics, and is like twice the size, then you're gonna win.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, it does kind of rely on a dice roll, which can be annoying when your battle's on a knife edge and you're about to win, and then you just roll like a 0 and a 0 and a 0 and a 0, and the other guy rolls 3 9s. It can happen. It's frustrating, but that's life.
Yeah. Presumably
yeah.
that's not a D10.
Yeah, 0 to 9. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, let's unpause, and our other guy will arrive, and the morale will go up slightly.
Ooh.
So actually, one thing to notice every day, these little numbers fly above each of our heads.
Yeah.
That's how many people are
troops
being killed. Yes.
Yeah.
So
they rolled a 1.
Yeah. And you see we've got that extra 2, that's because our general has 2 more fire pips than their general.
Okay.
So that means we'll kill more people, because we've effectively rolled a 6 to a 1, which is pretty good.
No, so what's with this whole fire bit down here? I can hover over it, it points to the other side?
The red guys are our troops, the black guys are their troops.
Okay.
So if you hover over the little box, I know, it's like the guy in the middle, Cornwall's 1st Regiment. They're infantry.
Bedfordshire. Coventry, Cumbria.
Well, any of them, it doesn't matter which you're hovering over. The little arrow pointing to the opposite side indicates that today, it's a bit unrealistic in that it takes like a day per turn.
Today we are fighting these people.
Exactly. It's saying that they're attacking those 3 highlighted ones opposite them.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. And
presumably, when we get the unified army, then it'll be England's regiment.
No. It's generally based on just your province names, because it's just a little bit of flavour just to say, oh, they came from that province. That's all that is. Yeah. All right. So let's unpause. I think we should win, even though it might hurt us a lot. Because we
rolled a 0. Oh no.
But we still killed a lot of them because our generals got such high shock. They are. We won.
Hey, that's nice to see.
Now, most rebels most rebels disband when you kill them, but pretender rebels don't. So we've got to chase them until they disappear completely. So please chase them until they disappear completely.
Okay. Oh god, where are they going? Oh, over there. Come on. I'm guessing we've got to fight them again.
Yes.
Hey, Battle of Chester, we won. Sweet. So that's it. They're dead now, yeah.
Yes. They're gone.
Cool.
So
right. Now we can turn our attention back to the bloody Scots.
Yes. Oh no.
Revolt. Oh,
damn.
Not Northumberland.
Okay, go and kill them.
Yep.
We almost ended the War of the Roses there, because the finishing conditions of that disaster were to not have any provinces occupied by rebels and to have no rebels around, which we almost had, but they just popped up right at the end. So you see York is highlighted in black.
I'm guessing that means that eventually it'll go back to ours. Hey, Battle of Northumberland. Yeah. Right, we won.
So if you move a regiment onto York, they'll start to de-siege it as well.
Okay.
So this is how you siege provinces. You
gotta have people in there to take it over.
Exactly. So you can see there you have a little progress bar.
Yeah.
So what this 100% means is when that progress bar reaches the top, there is a 100% chance of that province being taken.
Cool.
However, because the province is next to one of our castles, it gets taken back by the castle.
That's fair.
Also, There's more of them.
Oh, for God's sake! How long does this go on for?
Until we kill them all.
And how long will that take?
As long as it takes.
Oh, good. The one with John Talbot got there first. Good.
Bum, 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 bum.
I like the idea of like the reinforcements coming over the hill like Gandalf. Look to the east. Nice, we won.
They're not
presumably
dead.
Oh, they're running away. Oh no. I'll take one to. I'll have one chase them and one take over the thing.
Perfect. So because they had no morale, we killed them instantly.
Nice.
And they had no morale because they just lost. Oh, what's going on now? Ugh. More pretenders. Oh, this is
Impale? Where's that?
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh.
It's time
So
to
we
learn
can't-
about the Navy.
Right. So, you've
The
got
Navy?
some rebels across the water.
They're in London, the Navy. Look out, it's the Navy.
In the Navy.
So moving naval regiments is the same as moving
To the
land
Irish
regiments.
Sea?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what you can actually do is, if you select, well, stick that, merge those two armies together again.
There we go.
And so if you select that army and right-click on Pale, you should get a thing asking you if you want to use your transport ships to move them over.
Oh, that's it. So as soon as the Navy arrives there, they'll board.
Yes.
Cool. Right. And then presumably we take over. Oh, we're taking a loan. Cool.
Man, this disaster is horrible.
What, the War of the Roses?
Yeah. When I played England before, I managed to avoid it. I managed to get an air in time, if I remember rightly.
Oh, they've occupied Pale.
Bum bum bum. We're beyond the pale now, my laddo.
Kind of hard to tell who's who.
How do you mean?
I don't know. I just you got the little flags, but it's not exactly obvious who's who in my brain. Anyway.
Ah, okay. So our troops are always green.
Okay, cool.
Enemies are red. Our allies are blue, if we have any. We do. We have Portugal.
Herald from Aragon.
Ah, the king.
Aragon. The one true return of the king. Okay, so we've almost taken Pale back.
So hopefully we can get to the end of this next month before any more rebels popping up.
So we've got to take control of the... Okay, we've got
There we
Pale.
go.
Nice.
We've done it. Did you get little things popping up?
Nope.
Oh,
we've
I've
got
got
Blue
them.
Squadron. Nice. Send them off to the Death Star.
Okay, I'm getting all the pop-ups. Basically, throughout the game, like events pop up in the middle of the screen. So, for example, one has just popped up for me that says "The end of the War of the Roses." The
Oh, that's
armed
good.
conflict over the succession to the English throne is finally over as the ruling dynasty defeats the rebels, and our reward is 1 stability and 50 prestige. Hooray! And
Yay.
also, we can get Henry Tudor as an heir. So let's do that, because it gets us stability as well. Hooray! So now, if you notice, I probably should have mentioned this first, but like, pretty much, whenever you need to do something, it appears as a little flag up at the top underneath our name.
Yeah.
So
No
someone
debate in Parliament. I will
Yeah.
have loans. This is low.
So someone's just popped up there to say that we fulfilled a mission, so you can go and claim your reward.
Where is that?
There's a little flag.
Shield. The flag. And ideas? No. Shit. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Okay.
Missions! Oh, no. Oh, War of the Roses. Yay.
Hooray!
Complete the mission. Yay. So we still need manpower at 60%.
Yeah. I'm going to cheat
We
the
should
system.
probably move all our troops away from Pale, right?
Yes. Yes.
So let's take them back to Cumbria. And then split it into Cumbria and Northumberland. And then take on the fucking Scots.
Northumberland.
Yes.
Yes. It's going to take... Yeah, we're going to just have to sit for a while and wait for our manpower to recover.
Right, so how do I split the...
Select the army and press S on your keyboard.
It won't let me. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool.
I sped the game up.
Oh, so this should help them maximum... Oh, that's sailors. What? Manpower.
Oh, yeah.
We have 0 manpower?
Yep. We used it all fighting the rebels.
Oh boy. Diplomat from Scotland's been building a spy network?
The bastards.
Fucking dare they? Alliance officer from Tyrone.
Never.
Fair.
I don't know why it tells
Why
me
are we
that
not gaining Why are we not gaining manpower?
because if you look at our armies, they're under strength. So each regiment is normally 1,000 men. So the manpower that we gain in general goes into those empty regiments first to reinforce them.
Ah, right, okay.
It's just the waiting game now, I'm afraid.
Oh, so the maximum is like 990 for each regiment.
No, 1,000 for each regiment.
Oh, so we gotta wait for each one of them to get back up to 1,000 before we start gaining manpower.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck. Royal marriage offer from Castile.
It's up to you.
Repay or extend the loan. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna let you click the button.
I repaid it. I'm the economy guy.
That's fair.
Oh no, a comet was sighted.
Oh my god, you my hand of the king.
Oh, I think... Or maybe Master of Coin.
No, you're the hand of the king.
Oh. Okay. Hands don't last
And
long around
Master
here.
of Coin, and Master of Whispers.
Oh no.
Law of the Royal Seal Privy. Royal Privy Seal, or whatever it is. It does mean you're privy to a lot of things.
So, you see that little flag's appeared up at the top? That's like a pile of coins on a gear.
No. I've got looming disaster, no debate in Parliament, no loans, suffer casualties, invest in new technology,
Yeah,
free
that one.
advisor slot, and
It's a pile of coins on a gear.
oh yeah, new technology. Ah, ooh, hello. Right.
So, do that.
Okay. Pike Square. We can do that one.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that means we get sharper sticks to poke them with.
So it tells you before you take it what the improvements are. I happen to know what level 4 is. It's
the Pope has been excommunicated.
No, they must have excommunicated someone else.
My king, the Pope (brackets the Papal State), has been excommunicated by the ruler of province.
Well. I didn't think you can excommunicate the Pope.
No one is safe from excommunicado.
So normally when someone's excommunicated, their name shows up in red on the diplomacy view, and the Pope's isn't red. I'm sure you can't excommunicate the Pope. He's the Pope.
That don't mean now.
He's the Pope, for heaven's sake.
Hey. Okay, so one of our armies is nearly back up to full strength. There we go. So the one with John Talbot is up to full strength.
I'm also
to help me catch up.
I've also realised that I don't know the difference between 0 and 1 because I was looking at this like, this disaster says that our stability is less than 1, but it isn't. It's 0.
Yeah, that is less than 1.
That's my pro gamer tip to you all at home.
0 is less than 1. Christian's tips.
Christian's tips.
Hey, there's that bell.
There's the bell. Everyone loves it when I get my bell out on the stream.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ba 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 ba. There's my work phone was still on. Switch that off.
Ooh, watch a firework go off outside.
Oh.
Well, this gameplay is absolutely riveting.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, we could do other things, but we've set our heart on Scotland.
Yeah. It's taken a while. So, if the army had a leader, would they recover quicker?
Actually, maybe yes. I think maneuver does affect that. I don't actually know that.
So I've just reassigned John Talbot into this army.
Yeah.
And see if that'll make it go up quicker.
Things that make you go...
Go. I was literally about to say that. Things that make you go. This one doesn't seem to be increasing at all.
No, it is very slowly.
Yeah.
Every month it goes.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Scotland declared war on Tyrone. Where is Tyrone?
That is in Ireland somewhere.
Yeah. Can't see it.
I think there's a country called Tyrone, or a nation.
Oh, there it is. It's the brown one.
Ugh. Ow, the red hand of Ulster.
Tyrone.
Oh.
Oh! We can see the war going on.
King
Come
Ewan
on,
and-
Tyrone.
God, Tyrone, for the hand, the red hand. That is.
They won. Is that good for us?
Didn't they lose?
It says allies won.
Yeah, I don't know how it determines who's your ally and who isn't on that view.
Oh.
I think it just depends on who you click on.
I mean, I think, Scott? I think we won that one? Oh, no, it's under command of Scotland.
It looks, actually, that's perfect for us if we can get into declaring war on Scotland before...
I just have to point out, I have nothing against Scotland. Actually, I adore the country. They're fantastic.
Scotland's a lovely place, yeah, for the nice
Yeah.
people, except...
We're just being
the knobs.
historically accurate, aren't we?
Yeah, there's a lot... So, the forums and stuff of EU4 had to, like, put out a thing just to say to people, we will ban people for using, kind of like racial nickname, not racial, like, colour your skin and that, but like nicknames for
Derogatory
nations.
terms.
Yeah, stuff like that, because there's a lot of kind of tongue-in-cheek stuff, like when I was saying about like how Catholicism is obviously the best religion and things like that. But there's always the danger with things like that, that people who are too stupid to understand the tongue-in-cheekness of it see it as like a safe haven. Yeah, which is what happened to 4chan.
Just making a joke because it's historically accurate.
Yeah. But yeah, for the benefit of the tape, I do it all the time.
It's taking a while for this army to come back up, isn't it?
It is. If only we were a horde. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to cheat by recruiting generals, which increases our army professionalism.
We have too many military leaders.
I can sacrifice our army professionalism to gain manpower.
Aha!
And then kill the generals. Sacrifice them.
Manpower needs to be 60%. We need 15,000. Oh, maximum is 30,000.
Oh. What's that? I forgot I was meant to be doing this. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
End of a cardinal.
Oh.
Calais is no longer seat of the cardinal. He was loyal to England. Oh dear.
Bloody Calais.
Oh, 100 Years' War is done.
Yay. That's because we surrendered Maine to France.
Oh, that's fun.
Otherwise we'd go to war with them. But that's difficult.
Yes.
So I didn't want to.
That's fair. I wonder how the Ottomans are doing. Oh, badly.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
Hmm.
How are they losing to Kandar? Great Horde and Akhunlu. Oh, they're winning, actually.
Oh, the army's nearly done.
Oh.
So, alright, the oven will ding soon and the army will be done. There we go. Hey, everybody.
We still gotta wait for 60% of our manpower, though, I'm afraid.
Obviously, in a traditional game, we would be doing a lot of other things at this point.
Yes, yes.
Like attacking on another front, perhaps.
Yeah.
Establishing trade routes and allies and things like that.
So on and so forth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would, I'm thinking I should have just said let's start in Ireland, because that's generally like its own sort of self-contained ecosystem.
Oh yeah.
So something we can do. I had my heart set on this mission for Scotland, but something we can actually do. If you right-click on, say, I don't know, any of the little Irish guys.
Yeah.
And then if you...
Valley.
I'm awfully sorry about that.
Oh, is that not the right one?
No, it's just a terrible pun. Okay, Offaly. If you scroll down to Covert Actions.
Covert Actions. Yes, I see.
And then build a spy network.
Ooh, are we going to send the Master of Whispers a bird? We're going to put some little birds in Offaly.
Yes. So there are loads...
Awfully good idea.
Oh, hey. So there are lots of... there are lots of things you can do with your spy network points that are unlocked later in the game that no one really uses. The main reason is to fabricate a claim on one of their provinces. Ooh. And if we have a fabricated claim on one of their provinces, i.e. this province should belong to us, then that's a casus belli to go to war.
Okay.
So in order to do that, we need to wait for our spy network to get to 20.
Okay, where do we see the spy network?
It's over by our diplomats. So we send a diplomat over to build the spy network.
Ah, right. Oh, and that's what the second one down is doing.
Yeah, it's 4.68. The other one, I sent a diplomat to the Pope, because it's good to be friends with the Pope when you're a Catholic.
I mean, that does tend to help.
Yeah. Also, I think I promised our priests that I would improve relations with the Pope. And I then forgot about it.
So there was a pop-up that cited conquest as their casus belli.
Yes.
So that can be just like, I want to expand my empire.
Yes, but you need to have a claim on one of their provinces to do it.
Oh.
Later in the game, when technology is advanced enough, you can go to war without that.
Oh.
But we haven't invented how to go to war because we want to yet.
A diplomat from Armagnac can discover building a spy network. So our spy network is 10.92.
Yes.
Not massive.
We'll
we
get
do
there.
have plus 98 relations with the Pope.
Hooray, it's the Pope. I think I might have failed that little mission, actually, because I forgot about it for so long. Yeah, I failed it, because I would have passed it then.
Oh dear.
Oh well. Shit happens.
Request for military access from Rothenburg.
Ooh.
Where do they want to go through?
I have no idea. Are they in France? I don't even know where that is. They added that one this patch. Oh, they're over in Germany.
God, what happened to Sweden?
Oh, Sweden.
What have you done now? Who the hell did they get taken over by?
That's the Livonian Order.
Which is modern day
Estonia stroke Latvia.
11,000. This is the content you came for.
So something to note, when a province is occupied, you don't own that province. You've just occupied it.
Okay.
The actual changing hands of provinces comes at the end of the war when you send a peace deal to the other nation, and they either accept.
Basically say, we want this bit.
Yeah, yeah.
You give us this bit, we'll stop killing your dudes.
Exactly. We're at 20 spy points.
Ooh.
So if you go back to that diplomacy screen,
yeah,
one of the options now is Fabricated
Claim.
Yes.
Yep.
And they've only got one province, so you just select that one.
Cool.
We've gained a claim on...
It's still enough to justify war. So there's no way that we can sort of say, look, we've got a claim on here. You're ours now. We actually have to conquer it.
Yes. So where that diplomat is, I'm going to right-click on him to bring him home, because we don't need him anymore. I don't know. Should we kill Offley whilst we're here?
Offley? Where's that?
The guy we just fabricated a claim on.
Oh, yeah, I mean we could.
Let's go for it. So let's ship our troops back over to...
Is it worth splitting one down? So splitting the 19k in half and just sending half over? He's only got 1k troops.
I'd send the whole 19k over, to be honest.
Also, I've got an option to maintain diplomat or recall diplomat.
Recall him. I've already recalled him.
Oh, fair. So should we send the 19k over to...
Actually, send the 18k over, because we've only got 18 transports.
Okay. So I'm sending me over to Pale first. I could understand why you like this game so much.
Has it got Christian written all over it?
There's a lot to think about, and I can appreciate the level of tactical thinking that goes into it. So how do we... So I've got where army and Pale.
Make sure he's got a general.
No leader. So we give him Jonathan Carleton. We have a new leader.
Just give him the best one we've got, which is John Talbot.
Fair enough. Oh, he's gonna have to come all the way over to Ireland now.
So yeah,
still can't attack.
Despite all the stuff that's meant to be sort of realistic, you can still just teleport generals.
English peasants taking control of Cornwall.
Oh yeah, we've got another disaster.
Oh no, look, the peasants.
Oh, that's right, I can deal with them.
The peasants are revolting.
Hang on, what is it? Finally, something we agree on. There we are. Okay, we can deal with those peasants.
What's that from?
Check and run.
Oh yeah, finally something we agree on.
Because it's only 12k peasants, we can kill them with the other half of our army. That's no issue.
Cool.
So don't worry about them. So...
Guessing you've sent them down already.
Yes.
Cool.
To declare war, you first need... Hang on, no. To be at war, you must first declare war.
I think I remember how to do this. Right click on them. No. Left click. Click on them.
It's right click.
Oh, it is right click. Alright. And then...
What's that from? It's the big red one. It's the big red one at the top that says declare war.
Oh! It was hidden in the scroll bar. There we go, declare war.
There's accursed scroll bars.
So we could call Munster.
No, so Munster is their... Sorry, Munster is their ally. Our allies are Castile and Portugal, but none of them want to join. So it gives you a nice little... It gives you a nice little overview as well of how many troops they have, which is considerably fewer than us. So now you can attack them.
I have done.
So something else, in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen is your map mode selector section.
Right.
Can you see a map mode that's like a little dove?
I can. Diplomatic.
There we are. So this gives us a way of seeing... Green. So we are green, and the red people we're at war with.
Fair.
So that's just a way of knowing who the hell the other guy is that got called into this war.
That's fair. Oh, I like the terrain view. England's green. What is this madness?
Dude, I don't think you've attacked them.
Why not?
Maybe,
oh,
yeah.
Oh, no, I declared war, but I didn't actually do the war. Do the war. Do the war. Oh, wow, that was quick.
Yes. They only had one regiment.
So, how do we now take it over?
So, you notice that little progress bar is going up on the province.
Battle of Cornwall's done. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a fort on this province, which means
Right.
we can't just take it straight away. We have to stand here and siege it down.
Oh, okay. And obviously, the better general with the better siege power will make this go down quicker.
Yes. So, I'm going to do a bit of jiggery pokery a minute.
Sure.
Because you can only change generals round in provinces that you control.
Okay.
So if I move this one guy over there, I can give him the other general and then put him back on, and now he's got a siege pip.
Nice.
Right, so the little progress bar, as you can see, goes up, 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 up every day. And at the moment it's telling us that we have a minus 21% chance to win the siege when it reaches the top.
Oh.
So every time it reaches the top, like a phase of the siege finishes.
It increases to 0.
So
and
yeah,
then
a number of
upwards
things can happen. So some of the defenders can die. There can be a disease in the fort, or there can be a disease outbreak amongst our army, which reduces our numbers somewhat.
But it's fair to say that while it's at minus percentage, it is impossible for us to get that fort.
Yes.
Cool.
But the longer we stand here, the more likely they are to surrender because more bad things keep happening to them.
Oh, it's at 7%. I've caught Pokemon with a lesser chance than that.
Exactly.
I caught Kyogre in a Pokeball, goddammit. There we go.
Nice.
Siege is over. 241 days.
There we are. So let's go and kill the other guys if we can. I don't know if...
Sounds good.
No, we can't actually get them. Well, we could ship our troops over there. But something else you can do, if you right-click on a country that's in the way...
Such as...
such as Thomond.
Where's that?
The kind of dirty blue colour.
Where?
To the south of us. Directly to the south.
Oh, the Kildare.
That's not the
Thomond?
south. Yeah, Thomond.
Thomond, there we go.
Yeah. Right click on them. One of the sections is access options.
Yep, access
you can-
actions, yeah.
Ask for military... Sorry, yeah.
Access.
You can ask for military access, yeah.
Okay,
And then that means they'll allow us to move our troops through their country.
okay.
And we'll do the same thing to Desmond.
Hey, then let's do it.
So we've got access now from Thomond and Desmond, so now we can walk down to that other...
We
that
can walk
other
down to
guy.
Cork.
Yeah. Munster.
Munster. What?
The other guys we're at war with in the south of Ireland.
Oh, of course. Oh, John Talbot has left.
No.
He died in an accident while leading his troops in it during it.
I mean, he was literally just stood in Gloucester.
What a dickhead! Military technology advance.
Yes. Which means we now get...
Longbowman.
Yes.
Ooh.
Well, it has to be Longbowman, doesn't it? Because we're English.
Oh,
There
we
we
won
are.
a battle.
Hooray!
Decimal mine. So, Offaly is their colour with our stripes over it. How do we make it our colour?
By sending them a peace deal at the end of the war and forcing them to cede it to us.
Okay. Right, what now?
Now we wait for this siege.
Oh, right.
So I'm putting...
I-
I'm putting our boats outside it because when it's a coastal fort, we need to have a blockade because otherwise the siege will last longer. We've got to stop Sir Davos from smuggling onions in.
I won't be happy until we subjugate Scotland.
We'll get there. I mean, we may not get there at all, honestly, because they're allied to France. But we can try.
I don't know how long your streams usually go for, but that's my
Oh.
goal.
Oh shit, yeah, it's getting late. All right, let's see if we can get that.
If we can take at least one thing from Scotland, I'll be happy.
Okay.
Once again, love the Scots.
All right, so let's piece out of this one then.
Say.
Let's piece out of this one then. So you see, when we declared war, that little shield appeared at the bottom.
Yeah.
Which is currently 76%, because that's how much we're winning by. If you right-click on that shield, it opens up the peace deal view.
In the diplomacy menu.
No, just right-click on that shield.
Right, hang on. Right. I'm in Munster.
There's the shield at the bottom of the screen that says 76 underneath it.
Oh, right at the bottom of the screen. Right,
Yeah.
got you. Okay, right.
That opens up the peace deal view.
Mm-hmm.
So click on the province you want.
Off Valley?
Hmm.
Okay, I'm clicking on it. It ain't doing. Oh, there we go.
There we are.
Right.
So you'll be saying to them, I want that bloody province. However, if you look at the bottom, where just above send demand, there's a big old cross, which tells us that they're not going to accept that peace deal at the moment.
Hang on, I can't click on them.
Can't click on what?
So I'm in the 76% menu.
Yeah.
It's off alley there. I click on their shield and it takes me to them.
No, don't click on the shield. Click on the province.
What?
Right click on the shield that says 76%,
Yeah.
and then click on the province you want to annex.
Oh, there we go. Oh, right, left click. Oh my god. I'm so used to left click doing everything. I keep forgetting right click is even a thing. For me, that's right clicking opening a drop down menu, which is basically what it did. Cool.
Cool.
So-
but there's a big old cross there which says they're not going to accept it yet.
Yeah.
So they probably will accept it if they have no allies left in the war.
Mm-hmm.
So on this peace deal screen, you see on the left-hand side it's got our shield, because we're the only person on our side.
Yeah.
On the right-hand side it's got Offaly
Munster
and
as
Munster.
well.
Yeah, so if you click on Munster there, left-click,
Yeah.
it opens their screen.
Oh, it's got a tick.
Yes. So we can either send them what's called a white piece, which means neither side gains or loses anything, or we can try and nick a load of money off of them.
Right.
My pro tip is to always take all the money.
Yeah.
The maximum they can give us is 10, so actually it's not worth it at all.
No.
No. What we could do, though, is take their province as well, once we win the siege. But they won't do that either. For the time being, for the purposes of demonstration, let's just send them a white piece.
Okay, so just click send demand.
Yeah.
Cool.
And now, do the same thing again with Offaly, and you can probably annex their province now because they're completely defeated.
Okay. Must wait a day before we can send in another peace offer.
Ah. Boop.
Send demand. Hey!
Alright. So, now that we've annexed that, it's not an integral part of our realm yet.
No.
You notice this little...
It's a bit better than Crimea.
Oh, it's been renamed to King's County because it's English now.
Oh.
So you see this little flag, as little what's it called? Tooltip has appeared, or pop up at the top, which is like a little like a green plus.
Some of your provinces lack cores.
Yes. So we need to spend some of our admin points to core it.
Okay. How do we do that?
So if you click on that pop up, it takes you to the screen where you do it, and there's a button that says make core.
Make core.
There we are.
There we go.
So basically, whilst we have uncored provinces, we get a bit more unrest in our country. And also that province.
So we're
will now...
essentially putting a leader in Harrenhal.
Yeah, that province will now also have a lot of unrest in it because they don't want to be
We
part
just
of our
took
country.
it over.
Yeah,
Cool. But can we click the boost stability button?
we can.
Spend 152 of 202 to boost stability.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Takes it down to -1,
Hooray!
which is better than -2.
Yes.
Cool.
Okie dokie. So I
How
guess now
much more do you want to do?
let's wait. Let's kill Scotland.
All right.
we
fuck
can
it,
definitely
let's do it.
we can definitely kill Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, especially they've got a revolt going on in Ayrshire.
Ayrshire.
In Ayrshire. That's next to Sanjashire. And Nedshire.
Robshire?
It's pronounced Robcestershire.
Boo.
It's like one of my favourite lines that I heard from somewhere was like, it's pronounced Leicestershire.
Leicestershire, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, they've got 40. Oh. So the nobles are under attack from rebels. Looks like they're getting sieged. Oh, so could we assist the rebels?
No. Everyone
No.
hates rebels.
Oh.
It is possible to
Rebel scum.
It is possible to support rebels. So like, for example, if Scotland conquered one of our provinces, we could then support English separatists in their country.
Ah, because basically, like, look, we both hate these guys. We don't like you
Yeah.
much, but we hate them as well. Let's go fuck them up.
Yeah.
Fair?
How can we... I want to try and get an ally in this war.
You could almost upload this as like a basics tutorial.
I guess, a bit.
Okay, it ain't quite the guide to killing the destroyer.
Those were the days.
Should do that again for the new bosses.
I don't know enough about the game. I only happened to find a good strategy with the destroyer. I then made a guide to the twins just to capitalize on that success, but I wasn't adding anything to the eco. I wasn't capitalizing any. I wasn't adding anything to the ecosystem. That's the thing. I'm not good enough. Really.
John Carleton will no longer serve us.
I'm gonna recruit another general, which costs 50 mil. Oh look, he's crap.
Don't tell me where that is. That is going to be in the military.
Yeah.
There we go.
We can spend 50 mil to recruit a general, or we can make our king into a general, or our heir.
He's a 1-1-1-2. That's no good at all.
2's alright for the siege. We can leave him on a siege.
Needs average across the board, though. Joseph Warwick is in the Royal Navy. Oh, nice.
I probably make... There we go. So our king has a 4 in his military stat, which means that he's likely to get higher pips when you make him into a general. So I've made him into
Edgar Lancaster.
Yeah, I've made him into a general. Unfortunately, they all went into maneuver, but it's better than nothing.
I mean, so how does that mean he's just better at dodging things coming his way?
Yeah.
How fast he can dodge the pointed stick?
Yeah. It's like how fast you can run whilst carrying a pointed stick.
Just pray there are no Loganberries about.
Yeah. I don't understand how one of our rebels is at 45% when it goes up in 10% increments.
What? Maybe they started at 5?
I guess. That's odd.
Stability is at -1. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's because of all these bloody wars we're at. I mean, disasters we've had, rather. God, I'll get tongue-tied. It's
Alliance offer from Thomond.
I dismissed it.
Fat!
I don't believe in allies. Well,
Truly the British way.
Yeah.
The only allies we have are the ones we take ourselves.
We can go it alone, Rich. We don't need them.
Yeah, we're fine. So when do we start annexing the Scots?
We're waiting for our manpower.
What does it need to be at?
Well, 60% at 26,000. 26 KKK times 0.6. 15,400.
Oh, we're not far away. Oh, because then we can get the levied the troops.
Yes. La subjugation.
And we get from that. Oh, then we get so much things. We get so much things.
We certainly do.
I know it's been a long day, Richard. But come on. Oh, not long now. Why 60? Such a
What's that?
Why is 60% such a silly number?
Ah, it's rather ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah. So we need, what is it, 15,000. It's
Ish.
going to be March. I'm sorry, sir, we can't do anything until March. Maybe February, maybe. Oh, Scotland's having a lot of trouble with rebels. Oh yes, May, or maybe April. I said maybe. Oh, do you ever have that feeling when your brain just starts melting out your ears?
Oh, all the time. Oops, I accidentally caused a revolt. Sorry about that.
What? In Dorset?
Ah, it was only 2 of them. Or 4 of them. My mistake.
Yeah, but... We've got some Catholic zealots in Gloucester as well.
Yeah, it's the same ones. I was just annoying the clergy.
They've taken control of Gloucester.
I annoyed them too much. Sorry about that.
We're nearly there. We're nearly there.
Not
It's
anymore.
going to be June.
Ah, today you got some free stability from an event.
Oh, nice. Oh, we're at 0. Yay.
Yay.
And... it went down.
It's because of
Because
well,
we had the bloody...
it was my fault.
Oh, is it going to take us ages to get back up again now? So we've got to replenish our troops.
We weren't that far away. We'd be fine, so...
We were literally... It would have been in 2 days' time, and then it went down.
Robert, it goes down.
We're going to have to wait a whole goddamn year. 14,955.
Tonight we're going to party like it's 14,955.
Tonight we're going to party like it's 1460. Hey! I still can't do it.
Not quite there. We need a bit more, I think.
Fuck.
Shouldn't be too long. Are we even at a full force limit anymore? Yeah, we are still. Good. Ah, France is busy as well. It's a good job we waited. Look at France.
Oh my god. It's all them weasels.
Le oiseau.
Weasel revolution!
Le oiseau.
Yeah, because the birds work for the bourgeoisie, but weasel la revolution.
Ah, that makes perfect sense. Somehow. I don't know how.
Don't patronise me.
No, it did make sense.
Hey, levy the troops, we got it.
Hooray! Do it, do it, do it.
Right.
Did we get things? Okay, let's.
Now we can fuck them up.
Let's wait for this Casus Belli to appear.
There it is.
Did we get the subjugation one?
We've gained the conquest Casus
Yes.
Belli again. Okay.
But right click on them and click on declare war and just like wait there a second.
Okay.
Oh blast! France is going to join again now. Oh well, we'll have to deal with that.
That'll be fine.
So first things first, select the Casus Belli. I'd probably go for subjugation.
Take capital Lutin.
Yep. And then
it's not letting me select it.
that's right. I think it's already selected.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Cool.
And then under our allies, you can see Portugal wants to join.
Yep.
So tick the little box next to them. Yeah.
Can you see what I'm clicking? Or
No.
Is it... No. Okay.
No.
So it gives us a +10.
Hooray.
Costs 10 favours.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then yeah, once I called in, let's declare that war, and off we go. Shame about France, but there we are.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Okay, we are now at. This is it, gentlemen. We are at war.
Scotland unfortunately have a castle right in front of us. So the other thing that castles do is prevent you from walking past them until you've sieged them. So
I guess that's the one in Dumfries.
Yeah. So let's get the guy with
Could
the
we
two
not
siege pips.
put them all into Northumberland first and then just go through Roxburghshire?
Northumberland. No, we can't get to Lothian until we take Dumfries.
So
So
we
if
go through Ayrshire? Or am I thinking about this too
you're coming,
game-wise?
you're travelling towards Lothian from like the England side, which
Yeah.
means that all the provinces but the fort in Dumfries is in the way. So all the provinces that what happened there? All the provinces that border Dumfries are within its zone of control.
Oh,
if
right,
you,
okay.
If you move into its zone of control, you can't leave until you take the fort.
Right, got it.
Right. So, we've got a general with 2 siege. Let's put him on Dumfries, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
And let's also blockade.
I'll let you do
You're
this
right.
bit, because it's
Oh.
better visuals.
Off we go. Superstar
And I'm
DJ.
guessing that red line that's appeared around Ayrshire and Dumfries is the at siege bit.
That's our blockade from our ships.
Ah.
Our shippu. It's Japanese for ships.
What is?
Shippu. I just made that up.
Shippu.
I made it up completely.
Pigu. Pig Island. Yay. Cool. So now we control Roxburgh. Or Roxburghshire.
Nice.
So we've got a -21. Oh, they've got troops from Lothian.
That's fine. It's only Scotland, for heaven's sake.
So, when we take their capital, will the entirety of Scotland become red?
No.
Oh.
We'll still only occupy that province, but that's our war goal for this Casus Belli, which means
Right.
that we start to gain more war score, because
Ooh.
we've got the goal.
War score in 7 years ago.
War score in 7 years ago. War
Oh,
was
are they
beginning.
running?
That's our
they've
friend
entered ours.
Portugal.
Oh, hello, Portugal. How nice.
They brought some people over, isn't that nice?
Oh, wonderful.
I
So as
they're
soon
about-
as Dumfries is down, then we can start taking Ayrshire.
yeah,
Nice.
there goes
Nice.
Dumfries. Get in there, you bastards.
Oh, and now we got some fighting going on. Well, that was quick. -42. Guessing it's so much because it's their capital.
At this stage of the game, because cannons haven't been invented, all sieges take ages.
But I can see a cannon on the map.
Don't think you can.
Well, it's the symbol for. It's firing a cannon at Lothan. I'm guessing that's just like a symbol for siege. Oh, we've got
Don't know
Argyll
where you're looking.
on Lothan. Because the siege is going on, there's like a little animation of a cannon firing.
Is there?
There is for me.
Oh, I don't see that.
Hang on. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you.
No.
Oh, I like how the warrior got picked up on Face ID. And sent over messenger. You can see it in the bottom left-hand corner. Hey!
Oh yeah, there's a little cannon there.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's just for imagery of a siege. Yes!
Oh, I know what it is. I've turned off a load of things that appear on the map.
Oh, there we go. That'll do it.
That'll do it.
So, yeah. We're taking... Come on, we've got a 42% chance of taking it. Come on, come on, come on.
And then we'll have to go and deal with France.
Oh, no.
And
The entirety
Lithuania.
of France? Hey, we got it.
And I forgot Lithuania was in this as well, which is a pain in the arse. Bloody Lithuania.
Bloody Lithuania. Lithuania.
Lithuania.
Wania.
Lithu Kurds and Wania.
Okay, so now we're taking the Outer Hebrides.
Bum ba bum ba bum.
So what's the next step?
The next step, should you choose to accept it, is to go and invade France, or at least try.
So we can't annex these until France is dealt with.
Yeah, because if you look, we've only got 15 war score at the moment, and the cost for subjugating Scotland is 73.
Oh, so we need a lot more.
Yeah.
How do we get more?
By knocking some of the big people out of the war.
I.e. France.
Yes.
Okay.
So, what I'm doing is gathering all my ships together.
Yarp.
And now I'm gathering all my troops together. And I'm going to send them to bloody well France. Somehow. I'm not entirely sure how yet, to be honest.
Because I suppose marching down the entire length of the country wouldn't really be worth it.
Also, there are a lot of them. I don't really fancy our chances too much. You see they're sieging our fort in Caen, in Normandy.
Oh, yeah.
That's Scotland, in fact. I'd quite like to go and get them before they get us. Before they siege that fort, rather.
Because that would mean we'd lose that area.
Yeah. And it won't help the war score either.
No. Then we'll be praying for the days of war score in 7 years ago.
Yes. Right, let's see if we can... Fucking, I can't click on anything. There we go. Let's see how this goes. Okay, luckily their friends aren't helping them in the province next to them.
That's nice. Oh, yes.
So that was excellent for us. Now I say we go to Paris, Gay Paris, and try and siege that down, and then France might want to peace out. But we've got to go through Chartres first.
Oh, are we going to be fighting? Are we going to be fighting?
It's Portugal.
No.
We don't want to fight Portugal. They're lovely.
Yeah, we like the Portugals.
They're lovely
Portuguese.
persons.
I
Jabba,
can honestly say
wonderful...
I've never met a bad Portuguese person.
There you are.
Because I haven't met any Portuguese people.
Well, there we are. Someone just died.
Oh, it was one of our generals.
Our siege guy died.
Oh no. Can we get a new one?
I might roll another one and see what we get. No siege. No siege. No siege. No siege. Oh, come on.
What happened?
We're not getting a single siege pip. This is ridiculous.
Oh no.
None of these had a siege
Are these
pip.
guys in the military bit? Yeah. Oh my god. Ah!
How awful.
We've got one on Joseph Warwick. But we want more than one.
No, he's an admiral.
Oh. Oh, so we can't use him.
No. Oh well. Shit happens.
And we can't roll up anymore because we can't afford it?
Oh, we can. I just decided to stop.
But... No. Oh, come on!
This is ridiculous.
What are the chances?
We got one!
Hey, buddy! Horatio Braddock.
Jesus Christ. Now we've got peasants in England as well, bloody hell. I think I just spent about 600 or 700 mil on that one siege pip. I don't believe it. Well, France will actually take a white peace now, but I say in for a penny, in for a pound.
Absolutely.
They own some provinces that are rightfully ours. If you go to the diplomatic map mode,
that one, yeah. Oh,
we've got.
So is it all the red ones are ours, or
no? All the red ones are France. The ones that have green highlights on them are
Maine.
Yeah, and Armagnac.
How dare they?
It's Armagnac, not theirs.
It's mine, Armagnac.
Armagnac. Your Armagnac. Oh, someone else has occupied Paris. That's probably why they want to peace out. We're almost there.
We can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this.
Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius.
Oh. Can I play the piano anymore?
Of course you can.
Well, I couldn't before.
There we are. There goes shut. So let's go. Can we go past and deal with them?
See,
no.
what I want to happen is kind of like in Monopoly when you knock someone else out, that all of their properties just turn into being ours.
Alas, not quite.
That'd be so beautiful. Oh no, the Peasants Revolt!
They are revolting. We all know this.
So could we just create more units?
We can. We don't really need to at the moment, though. We're at our like a maximum force limit, so we can just.
The Jedi are too powerful. They're at their force limit.
Oh. We can. Oh, they won't give us Armagnac. They won't give us anything.
Fine, we shall take it by force.
Lithuania's arrived. We might just have to peace out because there's too many of them now.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Or maybe not.
No.
Maybe not. Perfect.
Hey!
We can get Paris.
Oh, Dorset has been taken over by the peasants.
It's only the peasants.
Are they not that much of a problem?
They matter not.
They can be easily disposed of when the
Damn,
time.
France won't give us anything. I'm just going to take some money from them.
Sure.
Instead of waiting for that siege. We are still at war with Lithuania.
Oh.
Which is a pain.
Oh, it's like how I think it was the Second World War that oh no, it was a war with the Russians somehow. They never declared peace with Berwick-upon-Tweed.
Yes, that's right. It was the Crimean War, I think.
Oh yeah. The people of Russia can now sleep soundly in their beds.
Yeah.
The Russians responded by not knowing anything about it.
Yeah.
I like Jay Foreman.
He's very, very, very good. He's very good, you know.
He's like one of the few YouTubers that I'll actually watch the ads for.
Oh, his ads are amazing as well. Definitely.
Yeah. The one that got me recently was the one where everybody was just standing around with like spices all over their hands. It's like, we've all got time on our hands these days. So I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
God damn it, Foreman. You've done it again.
Fucking
There's 4 of him. It's no wonder.
Right. What is happening now?
We're waiting for Lithuania to get out of this bloody war.
Can't we just declare peace with them?
No. Because the war hasn't been going on for long enough for them to get tired of it yet.
Oh.
Plus, they still have a load of troops, so they don't want to.
No. It's like, look, we're waiting 400 years for this.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is the way. So I'm hoping that because when I pieced out France, they all of their troops became like invalid, which means they get a little black flag next to them, which means they have to return to a province that they own, and then it makes their armies valid again. It's to stop people like exploiting the game, basically.
That makes sense.
So I'm hoping that they might come back and start sieging down one of our forts, and then I can move our troops over there again. And kill them. But right now we just gotta wait. Maybe I can offer them something actually. Oh no, they don't want to. They won't accept anything.
There are a lot of menus in this game.
The game of menus.
So many.
Welcome to the game of menus.
Dun 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 dun.
Thank you for that.
Or as my wonderful Drogon set proclaims, Throne of Games.
Oh, throny gamey.
Sorry. Thrones of Game.
Thrones of Games, even better. Gomes of Thrame. Thrame Miserable.
I mean, it is an incredible set. Like, Drogon's wingspan is 3 feet.
Blimey.
Yeah.
That's a lot of feet.
It's minifig scale. This is like Drogon end of season 8. But right, so you know about Lego construction, right? like do's and don'ts. So the entire wing assembly of one side is attached by 2 studs.
Yeah, no, that's not.
And then it's connected into the top half by 1 stud.
Oh dear, oh dear.
This is the entirety of the wing.
Just like it's basically you can just never
3 studs.
You can never touch it.
I did the unthinkable and glued it in place.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. I got that with the
Because this thing is a display piece.
yeah. The UCS Darth Vader's TIE Fighter had a thing where the base wasn't held in place by anything else.
Oh.
So
that's kind of bad for a UCS kit.
Yeah, so it would just poke through the floor and the thing would fall.
Oh.
So I glued that.
So you put it on the stand and then it would just ping through.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's shit.
Yeah, so like I just glued that in place. Yeah, because it fell off 2 times.
You're not going to take it apart, are you? It's a display model.
Yeah.
You know. B-Wing, Snowspeeder, and TIE Fighter, and the X1, yeah?
What's it? Sorry, yeah, I do.
Yeah, its designation is an X1.
Ah, okay.
It's been going to Star Wars lore territory now. Not the A1, which was
a motorway.
The TIE Advance? Or the TIE Advance? There's the TIE Advance, which is Vader's,
fuck!
and there's... What?
I accidentally clicked yes on a peace deal.
Oh.
Shit.
So what did we... Oh, we got Perth!
Oh.
We got Perth, Inverness, Aberdeen, and Sutherland. The Outer Hebrides we don't have.
That's something. That's
fine.
So bloody. Basically, a load of people asked me for military access, and I was just mashing enter, and I didn't realise that the last one on the list was a peace offer.
Oh, well.
And if you'd noticed, I just finished shipping our army to bloody Lithuania and was sieging their capital.
Oh, no.
God damn it.
Oh, it's fine.
Well, we're home now.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of Scotland, which is basically what I wanted.
Yes. I think on that bombshell,
yeah,
it is time to end.
Yeah, it got more interesting as we went on. I can see why you like it. There is a lot of things to learn.
Yeah, I mean, there's still lots of things I don't know about the game myself, honestly.
And how long have you been playing?
Well, at least 3. 1,600 hours, roughly.
Fuck. The longest playtime I have recorded on something is 800 on my Switch for YouTube.
Oh.
No, I can definitely see why you like this so much. Like, I think if you really delve into it, there's a lot of things to figure out.
There's the learning curve is like the death slide bit in reverse.
It's not a learning curve, that is a learning mountain.
Yeah.
Vertical climb.
So I mean, like the first game I ever played on it, I literally I lost a war, got vassalized by someone, and spent the rest of the game on speed 5, basically just clicking things as they popped up, and that was how I learned to play.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. There's a lot to get your head round. But yeah, no, thank you for joining me. Thank you all for joining us at home. No worries, no worries.
I have actually quite enjoyed it.
Do you know what? I think you would like CK or any Crusader Kings quite a lot. Yeah. CK2 is free at the moment, I think.
Is it? On what?
CK2 is free, sorry, but CK3... on Steam, CK2 is free.
Oh.
CK3 has just been released on Steam, and from what I've read, it's a lot better than CK2.
Well, we can do CK2
which is
to get me in on it.
Yeah. See, it's for a Paradox game to be really good at launch is a novelty and a half. It's like 5 novelties. So yeah, I quite want to play CK3, but it's 42 quid. And so I don't want to spend 42 quid on it, really.
No, not yet. So when it says free to play, it doesn't have microtransactions, does it?
No.
No, it's just free.
Yeah.
Oh, it's free, but you buy the £184
yeah, but
worth of DLC.
That. You don't need that. And I've got a few of them anyway.
I think this is the one that has the Game of Thrones mod.
Yes, it is. Are you pondering what I'm pondering?
I am pondering a ponderous ponder.
I don't know how multiplayer works on that, though, to be honest. modded. Presumably, if we both install the mod, it should be okay.
Oh, this looks so fucking cool. Oh, you get across the Dothraki Sea as well. Oh my god. So the interface looks similar to EU4.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I kind
The
of.
White Walker of Christmas.
It's one of the
It's
reasons.
literally a White Walker with a hat on.
Yeah, that's their true form.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the reasons I do want to play CK3 because it's apparently quite easy for beginners to pick up as well. Because I've only played 8 hours of CK2.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for CK3 to go on sale, really.
Yeah, that won't happen for a while.
No.
It's not even a demo. What is this?
Ugh. But yeah, we could pick up CK2 if you want to.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
I'll
I
be up for
kind of
that.
want to do a game of Civ in the middle of it, just so I can pretend I actually know what I'm doing. In
Ah, yeah,
RTS.
Civ is great. I love Civ 2. Lest we forget.
Civ 6, Civ 5, not
Oh, yeah,
Civ 2,
definitely.
Civ 5.
Civ 5. Civ II. I.
Oh, I got a Vanguard X-Wing and a Vanguard and a TIE Fighter avatar profile frame. Where the fuck did I get
Oh.
them?
From Sinar Fleet Systems.
Yeah, but why? I mean, I know I... Oh, a preview for anyone who cares. I will be streaming Star Wars Squadrons on Tuesday.
Awesome. I look forward to that.
Feel free to come along to the stream and watch.
I will. I will bum along to the stream.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So I have not been this excited for a game in quite a while. Like, I think the last game I was super hyped for was Animal Crossing. So yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah, it looks good as well. Does the squadrons.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing it with like full on joystick and throttle
Oh, nice.
kind of thing. Yeah. And eventually I might do a little bit in VR because
Vrr.
of fucking course I will.
I was reading a review that said the VR is a bit questionable at the moment.
Well, that's kind of understandable. It's
Yeah.
well, it's. I don't care. I just want to fly an X-wing in VR.
I was just saying to the point that like, I don't think you'll be playing the whole game in it, from what I've read.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun little novelty. But I remember when I started playing X-wing in like 1998 or something like that, on a game from 1995, and I'm like, I've wanted this for at least 15 years.
Yeah.
Let me have this.
At least 3 years, you might say.
Actually, no, it's probably closer to 20 years, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm just
Yes.
annoyed you can't fly a B-wing.
Oh,
Stupid.
damn it, the Boeing is the best.
I know, you got the X, A, Y, and U.
I mean, the U-Wing, really. Who wants that?
Because you need a support carrier. That's why.
Oh, I suppose.
It's like how the Imperials have got the bomber, the fighter, the interceptor, and the Reaper.
Which one's the Reaper?
The one for Rogue One. You see it very briefly dropping troopers off on Scarif.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's quite cool. It's got advanced
Right.
ailerons, which is kind of fun.
I didn't realise that we saw that in Rogue One.
Yeah, neither did I until they released it for X-Wing, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that ship and fly it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still want the TIE Brute, the one that appeared in Solo.
Can't remember what it looked like.
It's sort of like a TIE
yeah.
fighter on one side and then like a tiny one on the other side that's got like a little droid
Little
brain in
turret.
it, and it's got a cannon that flips around.
Oh, that is cool.
Super cool. Yeah.
Anyway.
So many cool ships.
The B-Wing is meant to be, like, in universe, is meant to be really difficult to fly. So it'd be cool as, like,
Yeah.
an expert level ship or something.
Oh yeah, because they could bring in like the B-wing on the rebel side and then the TIE Advanced on the other side.
I don't know if
Empire.
that's, like, a B-Wing league of difficulty, though.
No, but I mean in like terms of power.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe the B-Wing would be too overpowered.
Well, you think about it, it's got torpedoes, missiles, ion cannons, and laser cannons.
I guess that's the trade-off. It's got, like, 1 million weapons on it, but it's almost
Yeah.
impossible to fly.
But it's kind of got the maneuverability of somewhere between an X-wing and a Y-wing. So it's like it's still really maneuverable, super powerful, but it's difficult to fly.
Yeah.
Whereas the TIE Advanced is powerful. Oh my god!
guess-
I want them to bring in the TIE Defender.
Oh yeah, no. So I guess in game with yeah. I guess in game with the B-wing, they would just give you a ton of controls for it.
Yeah, probably.
Like the TIE. What'd you say?
TIE Defender.
Defender. Is that the one? Let me just get this web page open. Why doesn't this search work? TIE Defender. It is that one. Yep.
Yep.
The triple one.
Strength of a stronger than an X-wing, faster than an A-wing, has a hyperdrive, ion cannons, missiles. Oh, it's one of my favorite expanded universe ships. Although it's actually now canon, thanks to Rebels.
Oh,
I
awesome.
love it. Oh, bring in the E-wing as well. Oh yeah, they could be like first DLC pack. I will pay for DLC for this game. Like first DLC pack, B-wing and TIE Advanced. Second pack, E-wing and TIE Defender.
What's the E-wing? Oh, that's a weird one.
Yeah.
It's like a Z95 headhunter. Like
Yeah, it combines
ripoff.
the best of the X-wing and the A-wing together. So I like the strength of the X-wing, but the speed of the E-wing.
Oh.
Initially could only be used with R7 Astromechs, but they backwards compatibility it because people just like, well, we don't have enough R7s.
It's New Republic. That's why I don't know it.
Yeah. But I
I'm not as au
love
fait.
the E-wing. It's super cool. But yeah, there's a lot of Star Wars ships I want to fly, but I reckon those four are like going to be the most likely ones. Oh, did you end up watching that short?
I did.
Yeah. What do you think?
It was very, very, very good.
Yeah, it's nice to have an Imperial pilot who didn't turn at the end.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, oh, maybe they're right. It was just like, no, I'm going to fuck you guys up even more now.
Yeah.
Nice change.
Because that's something that's like
Battlefront 2.
the the Empire from a command level is like evil, but the guys in the little squadrons of starfighters are just like ace fighter pilots having a camaraderie time, just like in the Rebels, really, aren't they? Yeah.
And they're just like, well, no, these guys are trying to destroy the stability that we have. They're the bad. Like, technically speaking, the Rebels are the bad guys.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at it like factually,
Yeah.
like yes, there was a lot of other things around it, but you know, the Empire was technically created legally.
Yeah, Palpatine was democratically elected. He's like fucking Viktor Orban in Hungary. He's just democratically elected dictator.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, like,
yeah.
when you think about it, the Empire are technically right.
Of course they are. Planets don't just explode. No one
it
can
was
do
a mining
that.
disaster.
Yeah.
Alderaan had weapons of mass destruction, and we can prove it.
In many, many years. Just keep waiting.
Still waiting for that report.
Oh, man.
Anyway, and on that bombshell.
Yes. On that bombshell, go away.